Hey everyone, and welcome back. First off, I want to say sorry for the little break between Scary Sweet Birthday videos, but Cupid and Claudine were lost to the ether for a few days and Memorial Day weekend stopped them from being delivered faster than I would have liked, but they are finally here, and let's continue with Scary Sweet Birthday week. And we are finally getting to look at Cupid. This is also going to be like a battle of the Cupids type video where let's compare Cupid throughout the year, since Cupid like famously only got one doll in generation 1, but she had a few in Ever After High, but we're gonna focus on her signature doll. So here she is in a box. She's so sweet. Her hair is questionable, definitely not what we were promised from those promo images, but entirely fixable. I think those bangs are something. She already in box is my favorite Cupid, I think. I love the really white skin, the shade of pink that they chose for her hair, just everything about her works. But let's just see when we get her out of the box. So we have the Monster High logo here on the side. We have the new packaging as well, where it's just like sealed on the sides and just pops right off. Here's the logo with the super glittery font, Scary Sweet Birthday, Cupid with the rest of the ghouls. And then in the back, we have the full illustration of the ghouls right there. I do wish that like the main ghoul that was for the box was more front and centered in the artwork, but this is so adorable. And then right here it says Dracula's Sweet 1600 Birthday, midnight, February 14th at the Boutique Hotel. You're invited to the celebration of the century. Come dressed in fantastic fashion and bougie shoes. I love it. Here, it's like a closer up look. Some presents right here. This is like very much in theme with the rest of the dolls. This confectionery decorative frosting frames are like everywhere in these dolls. So let's get her out of the packaging. Oh, let me show you the barcode right there. I'm gonna get her out of the packaging and we will be right back to look at her together. Okay, she's out, and I can confirm right off the bat, I love this doll to an insane degree. She is so, so cute. There are some weird things that kind of are a little off-putting, and I'll talk about those in a second, but let's dive into what she comes with. She comes with an invitation to Dracula's Sweet 1600. Here it is. All the ghouls came with that. And then her birthday card to Dracula. Don't look at that. I hate the glue that comes with these nails. It says happy birthday, and then there's like the ribcage wing heart right there with the frosting decorative border. Now let's open it. And it says, best wishes to you on your birthday, XOXO Cupid. Very, very adorable with some conversation hearts. I love the birthday cards. They're so personal, and I can definitely hear it in like the voice of the character. I don't know if like we're gonna see this in any type of animation, which is kind of really depressing, but here's hope that we do. Here is her balloon. It's got all this decorative filigree and heart-shaped whoopies in a heart-shaped balloon with an arrow shot through it. The same bow with the spiderweb and batwing decorations. Her handle is a bow and arrow though, like the arch. She comes with a set of arrows in her purse. Here's like the bow. It does open. Very simple. Very cute. Here are the the arrows. You can see all that decorative filigree right there too, shapes and X's. I wish there was like O's maybe. That would have been really cute. Here is her present to Dracula. Now let's see if she gave Dracula a better present than Cleo, because Cleo still sucks for getting her SPF, which I guess is a nice thing to do if your bestie is a vampire, but here is the actual bag. It's beautiful and ornately decorated. It also has some gold luster paint on it. And here is the actual present. Let's open it up. It comes in this little plastic baggie to keep it safe. And it's a bottle of shampoo. Oh my God. Perfume. Look how cute it is. It says love I can't see what else it says, but it's one of those vintage perfumes. There's like the handle right there for the doll to hold, the little squeezy puff. Love that. Let's put it back inside of the bag. So cute. Now onto the doll. Her face is divine. Far and away my favorite Cupid face of like all her iterations. She's got a very dramatic eye with red and is that blue or purple? I can't tell. But her eyelashes ending with those heart decorated like decals is adorable. She's got the thicker brows where you can see like individual hairs. Her lips are perfect. She's got a heart in the center, which is like what all of the Cupids have. Her hair is a nightmare. So the quality is, I'm pretty sure, Saran. It's very soft to the touch, and like little to no product, just a little bit to keep it crunchy, I guess. She's got some, I would say, super light pink that almost pull a little blonde, like streaks in her hair. I think the problem is that it's too long, and because it's too long, it can't be like the puff, which is very upsetting. Her bangs, I think, can be fixed if you smash them down a little so that the coil isn't so tight and so high on her forehead that it's just like forehead city. She's gorgeous. Probably the least like nice thing about her is this headband that just has XO and the XOXO in the center. It doesn't really fit the rest of her theme. Maybe like a heart that had this vintage boning, like her wings would have been more nice, like would have been nicer, but they're fine. She has red bow earrings that dangle on a heart chain and end in a big heart with the heart-shaped rib cage design in the center. It kind of looks like a face hugger. I'm not gonna lie. Her outfit, oh, nice. I broke the stand. Let's look at her necklace first, actually. She's got a choker that has a heart that says XO, and it is an arrow winding around her neck. Very cute. This is the bodice piece. I'm pretty sure, that connects it to the wings. That's probably my favorite way that they've done her wings, because both of these ghouls in the back have a clip into her neck, and it's just not ideal. I love this. So here is the actual decorative piece. It's got like a little frilly edge to it. So cute. An arrow shot down the middle. She's got this crinoline on her sleeves that is like rouged to give it more texture. Her body's like her cage skirt does like come off. It doesn't have any kind of clasp, which I think is kind of annoying because it's going to come off easier than the other ghouls. I didn't realize that she had a pair of like bloomer shorts. I thought it was a little dress underneath, which makes me love it which makes me love it even more. The pattern are these little conversation hearts that have little wings and they're kind of spooky looking. Here it is in the back. Her skirt on top is divine. It is tied with a bow right here, but you can see these gold hearts all over the fabric, and then it's bunched up here. She has this printing on her legs that's not dissimilar from her original doll. The original was more lacy. This is a lot more coquette, I would say, like the bows and stuff. Is this supposed to be on her legs? Is this tattoos? We'll never know. Her shoes are gaga good. Look at that. The base of the shoe, the platform is a Colosseum pillar. The heel is a bow and arrow. And along the top, we have this rope entwining with itself and then more conversation hearts. These shoes are stupidly, outrageously good. I cannot stand this doll. She's perfect. So here is a bracelet on this arm. It is a bow, it's an arrow, but it looks more like it's made out of rope, and it does end on an XO, kind of like her necklace. And then to pull back her G1 persona, she's got a bracelet that has a bow and arrow. It just reminds me of Anja Woman, like Celestial Arrow, yes. So we all know that she has a shorter body than Draculara, and by that, it's like also Twyla. So she's the shortest doll, which love. But the oddest thing is she's got really long arms. Like they didn't accommodate for the shorter arm that Twyla has. It's like the longer arm. It seems a little odd when you hold her up against other dolls. But she's so stunning. I don't really even think I care. I kind of like it's a little like gangly. Like, I love that she is a little unique that way, not just being shorter. She does have the rib articulation as well, but this kind of stilts it, which I don't mind because I could honestly like give or take the rib articulation if it means we get more detail in the dolls. She's so cute. So now let's bring forth the other Cupids. Hair-wise, I love this color the most. Style-wise, probably her original doll. I love that she didn't have a headband, but that her hair was coiled into the heart, although that never looks good. If you have one that came right out of the box looking good, let me know. And because I never saw one. Bangs-wise, they're all just kind of, she's got the worst bangs for sure, but these are pretty good. Very cute. She also has a similar silhouette going on, which I appreciate from every like iteration of her. Just more poofy at the bottom and then a crinoline based like top. I'm not too fond of this, but I love the pattern of her original doll. This doll does come with tights and a ring, and she also comes with the arrows, which I wish she did. Her wings are the smallest, so they're my least favorite. This is very much like emulated in all her iconography over here. So I love that little throwback. Also, her name is not C.A. Cupid anymore. It's Cupid Asteria. Because I think her name was something wild. I mean, I couldn't pronounce it. It was like Charlico or like something. If I remember to put it on the screen, I will. But it was hard to pronounce for sure. And her shoes are probably my least favorite because I love these interconnected, interlocked hearts that she has on her signature doll. Don't get me wrong, I love Ever After High Cupid. She's probably one of my favorite Ever After High dolls, period, because of her color scheme. But I just love how bone white they are. How, like, maybe Cupid could have kept that since they introduced Inhuman skin tones anyway with Kitty and stuff into Ever After High. Her being really bony white with maybe some blushy pink because she is kind of a pinky toned white, I would say. But again, I'm colorblind, so what the hell do I know? But yeah, like, it's not that hard to claim that this is the winner in my eyes. I forgot to show you the actual wings in the back. They're gorgeous. Look at that. This, if they ever make a Cupid costume and they release these, I'm buying the costume just to put these on display. How sickening are these? I love all, like, the filigreed hearts, the swoops. This is, like, the kind of stuff that you draw, like, when you're bored on the side of your homework. But, well, I love this so much. She is divine. I'm going to try to fix her hair real quick. And let me see if I can even do it on camera. Because I have an idea. I'm not sure if anyone else has done it. But let me see. Just to, like, give her more volume, I'm going to put her hair in a higher ponytail. Release, please. Okay. I'm going to take this rubber band and not, like, make the ponytail higher, but put it here to make a bump right there. I'm going to do that off camera and then show you real quick. Okay, you see it like that? Like, make a little ball between the super curly parts and then the not so curly parts. And it's going to create a bump. And to secure that better, I'm going to take some pins right here, and I'll show you right now. Okay, I'm going to take some pins and pierce it right into, like, in between two of the layers of the elastic, so I don't actually pierce the elastic itself so it doesn't break. And I'm just going to do a couple just to secure it a little firmly, and just like that. And then with that bump, I'm going to try to do something like this. So I'm going to take one more rubber band that I just saw right now, and I'm going to take off her earrings. Let's see. And then I'm going to hold the hair here where I want it and put it like this and use the ears to kind of secure it to the top like that. And then you have a more manageable hairdo. You probably just have to, oh, what the heck? I'll be right back. Okay, I managed to do it. It's not pretty from the back, but like the rubber band goes around the hair at the top and right here in front of the ear, and I use the earring to secure it. And then you're just gonna have to zhuzh it a little bit, do some trimming, and shape it so that you get the shape that you want. But already that looks better to me. Also, you know, you could just use the straw method to give her some curls or reroot her however you see fit. But the hair's good, the color's good. And I think that just, it's all she needed. She looks great to me now. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. Who's your favorite Cupid? How do you feel about Cupid in G3? I love that she got her chance to shine. I doubt we'll ever see her again. But, you know, a girl can dream, and I hope that this isn't the last we see of her. I really, really enjoy her. I adore her colors. I love that she's on a new body type. Stuff that we didn't need that, but I'm glad that we did get it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.